We're about to embark on a global street food showdown, an adventure packed with sizzling woks, bold spices, and flavors that'll blow your mind. This is the real deal, the heart and soul of a country's cuisine, cooked right on the streets. From Bangkok's night markets to Mexico City's fiery grills, we're diving deep into street food culture. So loosen your belts and grab a napkin. Let's get this show on the road. Picture this: Bangkok as the sun dips below the horizon, the city's golden glow giving way to a neon-lit wonderland. As daylight fades, the streets transform into a vibrant tapestry of color, sound, and irresistible aromas. The city comes alive in a way that's almost electric, buzzing with anticipation for the night ahead. The air is thick with the scent of lemongrass, fiery chilies, and a medley of spices that seem to dance on the breeze. Every inhale is a promise of something delicious, something unforgettable. It's not just food, it's pure magic, woven into every corner of the market. Welcome to the chaos and beauty of Bangkok's night markets, a sensory overload from the very first step. Here, the streets pulse with life, and every stall offers a new adventure for your taste buds. The dazzling lights, the vibrant crowds, and the endless rows of food stalls create a scene that's both chaotic and mesmerizing. The sizzle of woks echoes through the night, blending with the lively chatter of locals and the enthusiastic shouts of vendors calling out their specialties. It's an electric atmosphere, where every sound adds to the symphony of the market. You can feel the energy in the air, a contagious excitement that draws you deeper into the maze of stalls. Pad Thai here is legendary. Springy rice noodles tossed in a tangy tamarind sauce, stir-fried to perfection, and topped with a generous handful of crunchy peanuts. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water, but the first bite is a revelation. Sweet, sour, salty, and just a hint of heat, all perfectly balanced. A squeeze of fresh lime over the top brightens every flavor, adding a zesty kick that makes each mouthful sing. It's a dish that captures the essence of Thai street food, simple, bold, and utterly delicious. And then there's the mango sticky rice. Imagine sweet, sun-ripened mango slices laid over a bed of creamy, coconut-infused sticky rice, finished with a drizzle of rich coconut milk. It's a dessert that's both comforting and exotic, a perfect balance of flavors and textures that melts in your mouth. Each bite is pure bliss, a taste of Thailand's tropical soul. But the night markets are about so much more than just the food. They're about the energy that fills the air, the passion of the vendors who have perfected their craft over generations, and the sense of tradition that's passed down with every recipe. Each dish tells a story, connecting you to the heart of Bangkok's culture. These markets are the beating heart of the city, where locals and tourists gather side by side to eat, drink, and soak up the vibrant scene. Families share meals, friends catch up over plates of steaming noodles, and strangers become friends as they bond over shared tables and new flavors. It's a place where everyone belongs, united by a love of food and adventure. The delicious chaos is all part of the experience. Laughter rings out above the clatter of dishes, and everywhere you look, people are reveling in the excitement of the night. It's a celebration of life, flavor, and community, all wrapped up in the bustling energy of the market. The beautiful mess is part of the charm, a symphony of flavors, colors, and memories being made in real time. Every table is a canvas, every meal a masterpiece, and every moment a story waiting to be told. So if you ever find yourself in Bangkok, don't just visit the night markets. Immerse yourself in them. Wander the lantern-lit rows, try something new, and let the magic of the night sweep you away. You won't regret it. The memories and the flavors will stay with you long after the night is over. Next stop, Vietnam, where street food isn't just a meal, it's a vibrant, bustling way of life. Here, the streets come alive as the sun sets, with vendors setting up their stalls and the air filling with the irresistible aroma of sizzling meats and spices. The energy is infectious, and you can feel the excitement as locals and travelers alike gather around the glowing grills, eager for a taste of something unforgettable. The scent of grilling meat fills the air, mingling with the laughter and chatter of hungry crowds. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Smoke rising from the grills, the sizzle of fat hitting hot coals, and the anticipation of that first juicy bite. Forget fancy restaurants. The real magic happens right here on the sidewalk, where food is cooked over roaring charcoal fires. The flames lick at the skewers, imparting a deep, smoky flavor that you simply can't replicate indoors. It's rustic, it's authentic, and it's absolutely mouth-watering. Skewers are piled high with everything from succulent pork belly to tender chicken hearts, beef, and even seafood. Each piece is marinated in a blend of local spices, fish sauce, and sometimes a touch of sugar, then grilled to smoky perfection. The result? A feast for the senses. Crispy edges, juicy centers, and layers of flavor in every bite. The aroma of caramelized fish sauce, bright lime, and fiery chilies is simply irresistible. As the skewers cook, the sauces bubble and caramelize, creating a sticky, glossy coating that clings to the meat and delivers a punch of umami with every mouthful. Every bite is a flavor explosion. Tender, juicy, sweet, salty, spicy, and smoky all at once. The textures are just as exciting. A satisfying char on the outside with meat that's melt-in-your-mouth soft inside. It's the kind of food that makes you close your eyes and savor every second. But it's not just about the meat. Fresh herbs and crunchy veggies are absolutely essential to the Vietnamese street food experience. They add brightness, crunch, and a burst of freshness that balances out the richness of the grilled meats. Vendors offer generous piles of mint, coriander, basil, and more. You're encouraged to pile them high on your plate, wrapping your skewers in fragrant leaves or layering them with crisp lettuce and pickled vegetables. It's a build-your-own adventure, and every combination is a new discovery. The freshness of the herbs and veggies cuts through the richness of the meat, creating perfect harmony in every bite. It's a balance of flavors and textures that's uniquely Vietnamese, refreshing, satisfying, and endlessly craveable. And then, there are the dipping sauces, each one a revelation. Every vendor has their own secret recipe, from tangy, garlicky fish sauce blends to creamy, nutty peanut dips and spicy chili concoctions. These sauces elevate every skewer, adding layers of complexity and a burst of flavor with every dunk. Vietnamese street food is all about simplicity, fresh ingredients, fire, and bold flavors. There's no need for fancy techniques or expensive ingredients. It's honest food, made with care and tradition, and you can taste the love in every bite. The vendors themselves are part of the magic, smiling, welcoming, and proud of their craft. They'll often share stories, offer recommendations, and make you feel like a local, even if it's your first time in Vietnam. So skip the restaurants. Head straight for the street food stalls where the real heart of Vietnam beats. Taste the real Vietnam, one skewer at a time. You won't be disappointed. Trust me, this is a food adventure you'll never forget. Hold on to your hats. We're diving into the vibrant, chaotic world of Indian street food. India's streets are alive with color, aroma, and flavor, especially when it comes to curry. Each region has its own take fiery goan vindaloo, creamy Delhi butter chicken, and more. Curries here burst with ginger, garlic, and a symphony of spices. Try chana masala, chickpeas and rich tomato gravy, or a crispy dosa with spicy sambar and coconut chutney. Don't miss biryani fragrant rice layered with meat or veggies infused with saffron and cardamom. Indian street food is a feast for the senses, with snacks like samosas and sweets like gulab jamun. Every bite is an adventure. If you crave bold flavors, the streets of India are calling. Prepare for a flavor explosion. When you think of Europe, you might picture elegant candlelit dinners, white tablecloths, and gourmet cuisine in fancy restaurants. But what if I told you that some of the continent's most unforgettable flavors are found not behind closed doors, but out in the open, on bustling city streets? Europe's streets are alive with the sizzle of grills, the aroma of fresh bread, and the laughter of people sharing a quick bite. Our first stop is Paris, where the city's culinary magic spills out from bakeries and cafes onto every corner. Here, temptation is everywhere. Flaky croissants, delicate macarons in pastel colors, and crusty baguettes line the windows, each one promising a taste of Parisian tradition. Imagine strolling along the Seine at sunrise, the city just waking up, and the scent of warm bread drifting through the air. You take a bite of a golden croissant, its buttery layers melt instantly, and for a moment you're in food heaven. But Paris street food isn't just about pastries. Street vendors whip up crepes right before your eyes, filled with Nutella and strawberries for a sweet treat, or ham and cheese for a savory snack. And don't forget the baguette, a staple that's perfect for breakfast, lunch, or a picnic by the river. Next, we journey south to Italy, a country famous for its pizza, pasta, and gelato. But step off the tourist trail, and you'll discover a world of street food that's as rich and diverse as its history. In Sicily, try arancini, golden, crispy rice balls stuffed with gooey mozzarella, savory ragu or peas. In Rome, grab a slice of pizza al taglio, baked in long rectangular trays and cut to order. Each bite is a celebration of local flavors and fresh ingredients. And when the sun gets hot, nothing beats a scoop of authentic Italian gelato. It's creamy, intensely flavored, and comes in every color of the rainbow, from classic pistachio to tangy lemon and rich chocolate. Eating gelato on a cobblestone street is an Italian rite of passage. Our next destination is Spain, where food is a social affair and every meal is a reason to celebrate. The streets here are lined with stalls selling everything from crispy churros to savory tapas, and the air is filled with the sounds of music and conversation. Tapas are more than just food, they're a way of life. Small plates like patatas bravas, spicy potatoes with a smoky tomato sauce, and gambas al ajillo, sizzling garlic shrimp, are meant to be shared with friends over laughter and stories. Picture yourself at a lively tapas bar as the sun sets, surrounded by friends, a table overflowing with colorful dishes, and the promise of new flavors in every bite. It's a feast for the senses and the soul. And for dessert, indulge in churros, crispy golden dough sticks dusted with sugar and dipped in thick velvety chocolate. It's the perfect sweet ending to a day of exploring. Across Europe, street food is more than just a quick meal. It's a whirlwind of taste, tradition, and culture. Every city, every neighborhood has its own specialties and stories to tell. From the buttery pastries of Paris to the vibrant tapas of Spain and the irresistible gelato of Italy, Europe's streets are a paradise for food lovers and adventurers alike. So next time you visit, don't just admire the famous landmarks. Dive into the local markets, chat with street vendors, and taste your way through the heart of each city. Let your curiosity guide you and you'll discover the real Europe, one delicious bite at a time. Because sometimes the best meals aren't found in guidebooks. They're waiting for you at a hidden food stall, down a side street, or in the hands of a smiling local. Bon appétit and happy travels. We've tasted the world, but what's next for street food? The future is all about sustainability and innovation. Chefs are reducing waste, using local ingredients, and even powering stalls with solar energy. Biodegradable packaging and composting are becoming the norm. Technology is changing the game. Food trucks tracked by apps, online ordering, and social media sharing. The next generation of vendors is blending traditions and experimenting with bold new flavors. Think kimchi fries, bao buns with crispy cauliflower, and jackfruit tacos. Vegan and vegetarian options are on the rise, and they're anything but boring. Street food is becoming more inclusive, catering to every palate and preference. The future belongs to creative, passionate vendors pushing boundaries. Seek out these street food heroes. They're shaping the next chapter of global cuisine. There you have it, a whirlwind tour of global street food. Now get out and explore your own city's street food scene. You might discover flavors that transport you across the world. Street food is more than a meal. It's a celebration of culture and creativity. So go on, taste the world, one bite at a time.